Hi everyone, my name is Rachel and welcome to the French Seams. Thanks so much for joining me again for another video. This is a Friday Sews video. So I've got really into filming Friday Sews videos recently. I really enjoy making them, giving you a little catch up as to what I've been making for the week, and I really enjoy watching everybody's on YouTube as well. So a big thanks to Jen from Today in Jen's Sewing Room who thought up this fabulous hashtag Friday Sews. And I don't know if you follow her channel, you definitely should, I'll link it below, but I think was it last week she had a video out and she's been vlogging for 13 years. So I just thought that was incredible. So I really enjoyed watching her video and the origins of Friday Sews as well. So that was really great. So just a little homage to her and the Friday Sews, and she's built a really incredible community. So what have I been doing since the last Friday Sews, which I think was 2 weeks ago? So today I've got another lovely day off work. So as usually on my days off, I clean and blitz the entire house. That's now done. I've spent the whole morning doing that. And now I thought it was high time to sit down, have a little chat with you lovely people, and to have a little cup of tea. Hello pumpkin, I love this mug. So I'm in my sewing room, which up until recently was the nursery. So please ignore the background. So this side, this wall has to be painted. That's all plaster. Paint has come off the wall. We need to paint the door, and this is just bare plaster here. So the whole thing needs to be painted. I quite like this colour, so we'll see if we'll do that wall as well. But yes, the whole place needs a lick of paint, but it's going to be really good. But it's a nice little space to sit in. I've got the window here, nice lighting. So yeah, it's become a really lovely little place to be now, and I'm really enjoying being in here and having all my stuff at arm's length and everything. It's great. So productivity skyrocketed. It really has. So what have I been doing? So to keep you up to date on house stuff, so if you follow my house journey, the housework is done. So now it's down to my husband to the painting, which he's very good at. And I'm doing the soft furnishing. So at the minute we live in a very 1950s household. So I think I showed you, maybe not last week or last Friday Sews, but the one before, about the fabric I bought in IKEA. So I have now finished our bench seat. So I ordered this piece of foam on foam2home.ie, and it came super quickly and the exact right size you needed it. So I've made a little seat for it, which came out really well, and I really like the way my little boxy corners came out. I'm very pleased with those. So yeah, it was a bit of a head scratcher to get those boxed off corners completely correct with the right sizing and everything. The zip was a bit tricky because I realized halfway through I put in a jacket zip which opened at the bottom. I don't know what I was thinking, so that opened halfway through sewing it, which was a nightmare. But yeah, so it's all ready to go, and here it is. So if I can show you, that's not very useful. There you go. I'll see if I can pop in a picture of our little alcove there. So very happy with this. And you can see the little birds. There you go. Little birds. You really have to look for them though. But yeah, one lovely viewer said to get my little boys to play Spot the Bird. And yeah, they do that already. It's really cute. And there are butterflies here as well. So this is IKEA fabric, and it was €6 a metre, which is fabulous. So the next thing I have to do, with those is make curtains and make 2 little cushion covers for our couch. So work is progressing on those, although I need to buy zips. Because yes, obviously my zip stash does not hold the correct zips. So that's the kind of housey thing I've been doing. Oh, I don't know what to do with this now. There we go. The other housey thing, again, IKEA. These are curtains that I bought in IKEA, and I think they're marketed as nursery curtains, but they're absolutely perfect. They're beautiful. So they're little, it's blue and white stripy fabric, and it's got beautiful embroidery detail across the top. I'll pop in a link and maybe put in the stock photo from IKEA. I'm not going to pronounce the name of them. So I wanted to put them in our kitchen dining room area, just to kind of block out a bit the light when it gets dark, and just to make it look a little bit more cozy. And as with IKEA curtains, I think they're about 3 meters long, so super long. So I was able to chop off the bottom of them and then make a little kind of frilly little curtainy type thing for our kitchen window. So that's what I've been doing this week. So again, I'll pop in a few photos of those. So that's what I was doing late on Sunday night, which yeah, I really enjoyed doing it. I think it looks really great, and these look really nice. So the only thing I have to do with these is they come with little Velcro tie backs, but I've got little hooks that I want them to hook onto, so I want to make little tabs so I can hook them properly onto the wall. So that's another little housey thing that I've been doing. I should say also what I'm wearing today, because I think I forgot on my last video, apologies. This is a Tilly and the Buttons Billy sweatshirt that I made last year, maybe even the year before. Beautiful leaf fabric that I got from Maeve, whose shop has closed down unfortunately. But yeah, I really, really like it. I actually found it in the cupboard this morning. I don't think I wear it too often, but I love it. So this is the Billy straight out of the pack. I know people usually ask about the neckline, but this is how the neckline sits on me straight out of the pack. And I do use ribbing for the neckband and the armbands as well. Armbands? Cuffs. Yeah, I just love the fit of it, so it's really, really nice for today and also for running around the house doing my jobs. In other news, since the last time I spoke to you, I got my hair done, which I'm very excited about. So it is a bit wild today because of the running around cleaning the house, but I got a huge bit chopped off from it and I've gone blonde again. Yes, I love being a blonde. So I go to a fabulous hairdresser who lives near my parents' house, and they live 150 miles away. My husband despairs that I can't find a hairdresser in Dublin, but once you have a good hairdresser, you hold on to her and you go wherever she is. So yeah, so I have to go to her whenever I can. But yeah, she's a fabulous job, so I love being blonde again. What else do I need to talk about? So a gift to November. So we're coming up to the middle of November and there's been a huge amount of vlogs already on A Gift to November hosted by Alison So Like Dotty and Adam from Adam Sews. So my video was out on Thursday the 3rd and thank you so much for all the lovely feedback I've received in that video. Thank you so much. Yeah, it's been really, really great. I think people have enjoyed it, so thank you very, very much. I certainly enjoyed making it. And there's been a number of vlogs since, and I'm just catching up on them and they're all wonderful and they all have little different elements and different twists on the take on it, which is really, really interesting to see. So what I did this morning was I did a huge amount of cutting out from my projects. So where did I put it? Here. So one of the things I cut out was for the present for my mother-in-law. So it's going to be, and I brought this to show you again, this little jewellery bag. So I'm going to make her that. And so I cut that out. So this is going to be the outer, and the lining is going to be yellow and grey stripes, and then for the little pockets in the middle is this really cool kind of a geometric-y circle kind of thing, which is really nice. And then I also cut out, it asks for fusible fleece, but I don't have that, and I just have a kind of thick wadding, which I think gives a very nice base to the bag, so that's what I use for that. So I cut that out, and then I also cut out all the wine bottle covers for the lovely ladies down the creche. So I think I figured I need to make 6 of those, and I wanted to get the sizing perfect on them. So I have a lovely friend whose birthday is coming up, so I hope she's not watching this video, but I made her one, so this is it. And I think I got the sizing now spot on this one, which I'm really happy with. And I did put in a little label there, handmade with love. So I think I've got the sizing spot on for this one. And I put a little grosgrain ribbon and I just sewed them down. I think it looks really pretty. So it's nice to have a bottle of wine in my sewing room. That mightn't go back downstairs. So I cut out a load of those, and so I was able to batch cut those, which is great. And it's this beautiful little Scandi house fabric with the gold glitter stars, and this is from Love Fabric. So I cut out a number of those, and I didn't have quite enough, so some of them are getting navy canvas, which looks very pretty anyway. And then for the lining I used that beautiful viscose challis from Crafty Studio, the little silver dots, which I think matches very, very well for both of those fabrics. The other thing I cut out was my crowns. So the Crown and Glory pattern from Waves and Wild. So I needed 9 of these, so I cut them all out this morning. So this is the large adult one. So I think I've done 2 or 3 large adults, 2 or 3 small adults, then a small child, a toddler and a baby. So I cut all those out this morning in the red and green starry fabric. So that's the red there, and then you can see the green just inside this one. So what I did was I block fused interfacing to the green stars, which I'd never really done before, but it made cutting out so much easier, and you didn't have to cut out a crown in interfacing and iron it on. So all of the green fabric has been entirely block interfaced, which makes a massive difference. So I was able to cut all those out, so I have all of those ready to go as well. The other thing I cut out was I made a start on the Christmas pajamas. So in this lovely Dino Hugs fabric. So I was able to get most of those cut out. To make the most of the fabric though, I cut everybody's pajamas. I think the The babies got a front and back bodice and the adults just got a front bodice. But then I can bulk that up then with some solid colour fabric that I have as well. So I cut those out. So yeah, it was a mammoth cutting out morning this morning, but I really enjoyed it. And that's all done. So I can just be tipping away at those as and when I can. So for the pyjamas, all the details obviously are in the Gift to November video, so all the pattern details and everything. So I mentioned that I'm just going to be using a solid fabric for the rest of the pyjamas. So I was able to pick some up on Saturday, last Saturday, because I went to a lovely sewing meetup. So we had it in the Crafty Studio, so her new shop that's opened just about 2 or 3 months ago, not too far away from my house. So a number of us went up there and it was just the loveliest afternoon. Honestly, sewing people are the best people. So a big hello to everybody that I met that day, people I'd met before, and then some new faces, which was wonderful. A few people who I was chatting to and then realised who they were on Instagram, which was wonderful to make that connection. Really, really great to meet people. And we had a lovely day, stood around eating biscuits, drinking tea, just chatting and chatting, stroking fabric, standing next to fabric, trying on each other's clothes, different patterns, having wonderful conversations. So I picked up some navy cotton jersey and some navy French terry that'll go perfectly with those pyjamas. So yeah, it was just the loveliest day up in the Crafty Studio. It really, really was. So keep an eye on the Dublin Sewing Meetup Instagram channel, which I'll link below for more details of those meetups, because they're just the best day. I just came away buzzing after it. It was fabulous. So I may also have picked up some other fabric while I was there. So this one, which I couldn't leave behind, completely seasonally inappropriate. It's pink flamingos, which are just beautiful. It's a cotton jersey and it's so soft and lovely. I couldn't leave this behind. And I think flamingos are my spirit animal because they're tall and they love prawns. And that's me. So I just love this, and I'm going to make this into a summer t-shirt. So I think I'll probably wait until next summer before sewing it up, unless I suddenly feel the need to sew it up in November and December. But I just think this is the most beautiful fabric. It just feels so, so nice. And then the other one, as soon as Anne-Marie put this on her Instagram page, I think the day before the meetup, I said, right, and I made a beeline for it. It is beautiful. It is a cotton jersey and it's in my favourite green colour, and it's got gold foil baubles and snowflakes and little furs and little berries and everything, and it is just beautiful. It's a cotton jersey and it just feels so lovely. These are nice and soft. I have to wash it yet. Hopefully that'll go well. I just think this is beautiful. So I would like to make maybe a Freya cowl neck or something for this. I'll have a winter sewing plans coming out shortly, so I'll give more details on this, but I just thought this was beautiful and I cannot wait to get it sewn up for Christmas. I also bought a lot of interfacing for Anne-Marie, which is great. She has a very, very great stock of all that. And the last thing I got was this, which I put on my Instagram as well a few days ago, which is the cutest thing ever. It's a little tiny seam gauge. So if I bring that a bit closer, there you go. So it's magnetic and you pop it next to the foot on your machine and you have a perfect seam allowance, because my seam allowances are a little bit wobbly. Let's call a spade, but this has completely kept me honest, and it is just really, really cute. So yeah, she has a number of these. This is a little tape measure. I think she has little sewing machines as well, but they're very, very cute and very, very handy. And I love all these little gadgety type things. I think they're really, really cute. So that is everything that I have to catch you up on. So as I say, I'm going to have my autumn makes video out to you very shortly, a roundup of all those. I've got all those done, which is fabulous. Then I'll also have my winter sewing plans out to you, which is a combination of new things I'd like to make and then a few things that I would like to slightly alter, things that I haven't been wearing, but I have an idea of how I can make them more wearable for me. So inspired by the recent Sew Upcycle challenge. So yeah, that's all I have for you. Thank you very, very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, and I would love it if you subscribed. If you'd like to leave me a comment below, if you'd like to ask me a question about anything, I'd be very, very happy to get back to you, or just have the chats as usual. Thank you very, very much. I hope you have a lovely Friday. I hope you have a lovely weekend, and I will talk to you all again very, very soon. Take care. Bye.